Hey, Chris here from Nerdy Reviews, and today I have the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship, ages 8 to 14, 7930. The piece count, I'm not sure, it doesn't tell you the piece count on this one, and that's weird, because all the sets have piece counts on them. The minifigures you get are Suji, the Assassin Droid, Embo, and Aura Singh. Now let's move on to the set. There it is. In this set, like it's out in the box, you get Suji. She's got 2 horns on the top. She's got the big lips and the wrinkles. And she's got the purple hair and 2 more horns. Oh, and also you won't recognize this ship if you don't watch the Clone Wars TV series, because that's where all these characters are from. She comes with a little knife and a spare one. She has printed legs. She has a printed back for her head and body. So she's really cool. Now you get the Assassin Droid, just a normal Assassin Droid. He gets the huge gun, and the head doesn't move sideways or anything, it just goes forward and back. So, next minifigure, Embo. I love this minifigure. Just take the head off so you can see that. Printed element. It's got this is just a regular dish plate, so you can fit a normal one on someone's head to make it look like one, but none of them have those printings on, the metal printings. Now onto the actual figure. You've got a crocodile lizard kind of face, actually. And he's got the breathing tank. And he's got a double printed head. And torso. And he's got a little pirate Buffy thing. I'm not sure what they're called. I'll have a look and tell you next time. And now the last minifigure. I love this one. Aura Singh. She's a bounty hunter. She's also in episode 2 or 3. I think it's 3. No, it's 2 probably. I don't know. She's got the cool eyes and the lips. She's got the long hair. She's got the very detailed torso. She's got 2 small guns. Printed legs. And just so you can see the other printing on her body, I'll take off the hair. Little capsule things. Now I'll show you the hair, because this is really cool. The hair is long, like this. It comes out like that. And there's sticking out bits every now and then. So it's a little bit messy. And just so you can see how it goes on, I'll just put the camera down. You get your minifigure, you know, the little hole in the head. Yeah, well, on the hair, there's just a little hole right there, little stud, just big enough to fit inside of that hole. And that's how you do that. So that's all for the minifigures. Now let's move on to the set. This set is amazing, but it does easily fall apart. Now to start with, I'll show you all the details. You get these 2 little pointy torpedo things. It's got a lot of detail on the wings, little block things. And these guns on top move up and down 180 degrees. And the engines are also very detailed in the bottom, but this is the top. So I'll show you how they're detailed on the bottom in a minute. Now I'll start with the capsule head, the cockpit. You do get these two little guns on bottom. Well, 4 actually, but there is just 2 of them. And you get this weird sticker on the side, and it has a little alien thing on with a knife. I don't know if that's meant to be Suji or what, because it doesn't look anything like her. And it's got some weird writing. I think it's Huttese, but I don't know. There's a lot of stickers on this set. There's no printings. And a cool bit about this, there's 3 openings on this cockpit. There's this one here. And you can fit 1 person in there. I'll just put Suji in, because she's the one who flies the ship. Whoops. It does fall over very easily too. So Suji can fit in there good. And you can just close up that lid. Like that. And these engines do fall off. And now, well, this is good because it's in flying mode now. So you can fly it like that. And I'll need to put the camera down again. You see them engines on the side? Well, look in the back of them. You can see like the gas coming out of the back, the fire, or whatever you want to call it. And it's on both of them. And I might be able to take those out. Yep. It's just a little orange circle being stuck into a yellow cylinder. And then that just clips on there. And then this big circular bit pops on back. And then you can see it in there. So I'll just take the camera. And now that it is in flying mode, what I can do is slip back this bit. See? See how the wings move? To landing mode, to flight mode. Just by me slipping that brick. Like that. The wings move. Like that. Now if I just put it back in landing mode. Can you see that little box there? Yeah, well, if I can get that out, I'll show you what it is. There. On the top, it's got a little barcode thing. A little pin that you gotta type in or something. And if you just take the top bit off, on the inside, you get this. It's like this bounty hunter artifact, which they need to steal. And that's what this ship's about, that episode in the Clone Wars series. Basically, it's just a white 1x1 brick, blue 1x1 brick, and another 1x1 white brick. And they're just stuck on top of each other. White, blue, white. That's, and also on the bottom, you can clip someone's hand in there so that they can carry it. But it's actually a bit big. Really, they should be able to grasp it around the sides because it's not really that big in the actual episode. So I think they should have got their own special element and just printed the holocron around the outside. And that would have been easier for them to carry this around. But yeah, it's cool. And then what you do is you just slip that back in the box, get the lid, put it on top like that. And if I turn my gunship back around, whoops, it does do that, by the way. It's not just mine. At first I did think it was mine. but turns out everyone's. There is a problem with these. And now if I just slip that bit, click it back in, and then in flight mode, it will be covered up. And now, like I showed you, the cockpit lifts up, and this bit also comes out. And you can fit on Suji's gun. She does come with a gun. And a spare knife. And that just clips in about there on the studs. But I think there is a problem. Look around the outside. Do you see all them flat parts? That means when the cockpit goes down, it doesn't clip onto anything. So if you're flying upside down, the cockpit just flaps open. And that's not good for the person driving it. So now I'll move on to the side parts. I'll just get that in position. Yep. Now if I just lift open this does happen on both sides, and they do fall off easily. So just clip it back on like that. Open that up, you can see Suji in there. And in there, I don't know if you can see very well, so I'll just open up the other side. Yeah, can you see in there? That's a little jail cell, in case they capture a Jedi or something. So I'll just take Suji, take her knife off, and you can easily, well, you can't sit him up because there's not enough room, but you can just lie him down and then close up the side panels. And then, I don't know if you can see, but if you look in the back, can you see here? If I open up that, you can see through the bars, you can just see Suji's body. It's not very well because of the amount of light in this room, but that jail door doesn't open, and it isn't supposed to. It's just that flaps in case you want to see him or you don't want to see him. But I think there should be a mechanism in that also, so when you're in landing mode, it flips up. That'd be cool. So, that's just about it. That's Chris signing off from another Nerdy Review.